Aloha, 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 aloha. So, guys, what are you doing? So, basically, guys, it's the end of the month, end of the month, end of the month. I thought, it's the end of the month. And there's something that I really should be doing a lot more often, though, which is these Q&As, question and answers. So, guys, I'm here. I'm a half open book. Talk to me. Bring me your footballing questions. All of your footballing questions, and I'll do my best to answer most of them. So, guys, I've got my drink. Poddy's cut the check. Poddy's cut the damn check. I bring you olives. Man. I've got some good old olives here. Guys, olives are good, man. Nothing like some good old olives, man. Let me put this on the ground. Let me put this on the ground. Hold up. There we go. Beautiful. Like that. There we go. Coolio. So, guys, send me your questions, man. So, what were we saying here? So remember, guys, like the video. Please like the video. And also, if you want to help support the show, feel free to send in a super chat. Your super chats and your dubs help support this show and helps on the war on Tesh. So your dubs will go forth the efforts of the war on Tesh. Speaking on that, guys, side note, have you guys seen that Trump-Zelensky video? With Trump Zelensky, guys, that's maybe one of the wildest things I think I've ever seen. Bro, that Trump Zelensky video is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. That's just crazy. Who qualifies between the Madrid derby? Now, are you talking about the Champions League? Yeah, of course you are. We'll talk more about this, obviously, on Sunday. I'm not changing my view, guys. I've got a very funny feeling about Atleti. Like, after I saw what Atleti did to Barca and how they've been playing, and I think for Atleti, because during a season, teams go in and out of form, and they take a while to pretty much find themselves. I think Atleti, they are peaking at the right time. Because we're now coming towards the end of the season, the business ending at the end of the season. Can Real beat them? Yes. Or Real favorites? Yes. Over 2 legs. That second leg at Atleti's crib, I've got a funny feeling about Atletico Madrid. I've just got a funny feeling about this, guys. So my pick, probably controversial, because our second leg is at Atleti's crib, I think Atleti might go through, and I think it may go through to extra time. But whatever the case may be, I think it's going to be 2 great games. And I cannot wait to see what happens on Tuesday. So, what else we at? That's right. Oh, okay. Basically, I'm not actually going to all the ones that you guys are going to, man. Look, they seem to be real. Like, again, like, obviously, you can't. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. But from what I'm saying, I think it might be real. And I think that look, there've always been rumors of Neymar going back to Barca for ages. But I do feel that it's going to be hard to do. Neymar, it has never been a rumor that Neymar has wanted to go back to Barca. That's never been. I believe that everything we've read about Neymar wanting to return to Barca have always been real. Ever since the PSG days. Because Neymar knew that he made a mistake. He knew that he made a mistake, and I think he knew that he made a mistake not going back. He made a mistake leaving Barca. Like we all do. And guys, puts me back in 2017, and I've said the same thing. If you go back to what the world was in 2017 and what we thought PSG was going to be with Neymar, bro, everybody, obviously, unless you're a Barca fan, everybody agreed that, bro, Neymar 2017 at PSG and with Mbappe, oh, those guys are going to win the UCL. Like that, bro, you cannot tell me the team with Neymar, Mbappe, and Verratti wouldn't win the UCL. And the things that they almost did. They almost did. Like, guys, because I watched the Bayern final game. Guys, go watch the Bayern UCL final game. That was close. That was really close. Like, they came really close. So, I just think that for PSG is if they had a fully fit Neymar. That's the only issue. Is they didn't have a fully fit Neymar. If Neymar was fully fit and there was no sister tax, PSG win at least one UCL for sure. They win at least one UCL. Bro, you can F off. Man, that Obi Mikel thing was hilarious, man. The Obi Mikel thing was absolutely hilarious. That was hilarious, man. But I think because me and your boy Dynasty, we do our podcast talking tactics. Why should Africans be bothered about what a spit merchant says? Why should you be angry? Why should you be worked up? Okay, Jimmy Carragher doesn't think it's a major tournament. Okay. What does that have to do with me? Like, you see, if let's say someone like Maldini said that, if someone like a Lothar Matthäus said that, then I'd be like, whoa. Then I'd feel a bit thingy because these are very decorated, very well-respected players who are demeaning the tournament. It's Jamie Carragher. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on. It's no. So, no. You know, come on, bro. Come on. I think I've forgotten the name of the English guy. I think it's Barry Davis or Barry Davis, like old school guy. I think he's retired now. I think it's something like Barry Davis or something. Either him or there was a dude. I think it's Fabio Caressa, Italian guy, and I think it might still be on YouTube. So on YouTube, this was the 06 World Cup Italy's run, and I think that there's the Italian commentary of all of Italy's games throughout the 06 World Cup. I think Beppe Bergamo and Fabio Caressa. Bro, if you look at Fabio Caressa's commentary, especially during the Germany game, the semi-final, it's one of the most hilarious things ever. So I think I'll say Barry Davis and Fabio Caressa. And also, let's be real, any Arabic commentator, any Arabic commentator is amazing. And obviously the South Americans as well. What were you doing here? Okay, hold up. Where else we at? Where do you rank my personal favorite player, Robert Firmino? ITS all-time false nines. That's an interesting one. The thing with Firmino is he almost seems lost during that Liverpool run, because when you look at that Liverpool team, you will say Salah, you'll say Van Dijk, you'll say Alisson, you'll say Mane. And Firmino sort of gets lost. Firmino was really important for what they did. He's really important. And it's almost where, you see, whenever I talk about, okay, the false nine, or like basically the kind of striker stroke number 10 creator, Firmino was actually one of the best in those roles. Like, if you think about it, like, if you look at, like, in the past 10, 15 years, the best players for that role of, like, you're a striker, but you're also a number 10, you'd say, number one, it's Benzema. So this is of the last 10, 15 years. So like Firmino's generation. So remember, Henry was before Firmino. Firmino might be the second best because you remember Messi was like a free roll. He was playing everywhere. But remember, Firmino was a striker who was now required to now come in deep and now play as a number 10. The best at that was Benzema. Once Benzema hit his peak, he was the best at that. The second best at that was Firmino. So I don't think people give Bobby Firm enough credit in terms of just how good he was, but specifically how well he played that role, which is a very difficult role that requires a high skill level and a very high IQ level. So oh no. Bobby Firm was that dude. Bobby Firm was that dude. He deserves some love, man. Shao first dub, man. Thank you for the dub, Badash. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. Thank you for the dub. Remember, guys, support your boy without Dubinsky's, man. What is your dream World Cup final matchup scenario and dream Champions League final matchup scenario? Mine is America v Nigeria and Barca v Liverpool. Oh, come on, bro. See, even if I'll be too nervous, it's obvious. So, my dream World Cup scenario, England against Nigeria. Bro, you've got to fight against your colonial masters. England against Nigeria. And do you know how nervous I'll be for the World Cup final? Us against our colonial masters. former colonial masters. So that would be my dream World Cup final. My dream Champions League final. You see, I can't use Chelsea because I don't like two teams from the same league. And Chelsea, Barca, Chelsea, Real Madrid. Chelsea, Real Madrid would it be nice? And if we're the first team to beat Real in a Champions League final, so outside of, let's say, Chelsea, Real Madrid, and that's of Chelsea, I would say, so basically, I'll do one with Nigeria and Chelsea, don't one without. So for Nigeria and Chelsea, Nigeria, England for World Cup final, Chelsea, Real Madrid. So World Cup final, oh bro, Brazil, Argentina. So if not my country, outside my country, but a Brazil as basically this version of Brazil, not the Fred and Joe, like this version of Brazil, Argentina. So Argentina at their best, Brazil at their best. Whoo! That would be football nirvana. That would be football nirvana. So outside of that, so for club, not including Chelsea, we need an El Clasico final. We need an El Clasico final. Now, back in the day, so 90s, 2000s, a AC Milan Inter would be crazy. See, so remember, I'm not a fan of two clubs of the same league being in an UCL final, but a Barca Real UCL final would feed generations. That would feed generations, bro. It would feed generations. It would be absolutely insane. It would be absolutely insane. So that's the dream music fun that I have, man. Shout out, man. Thank you for that Dubinsky. All right. Okay, there we go. So what are some of your favorite BTS strikers? BTS strikers. So is this all time or currently? So if it's all time, I've always been a huge fan of Mario Gomez. I've always been a huge fan of Mario. And I keep on saying the name a lot. I've always been a huge fan of Mario Gomez. He's not really seen as a top tier striker, but I just think that if tactically, he was very useful. In terms of just his size, his presence, and what you could do with him, and how he could free up other guys just based on just his characteristics, Mario Gomez. Batistuta, who I think is not seen as a top tier striker, he's probably BB tier, because that guy was just OP. That guy was BB. So Mario Gomez, Batistuta, I think those are probably the ones that come to mind. I'm trying to think of any other interesting beats because all the other guys, because Trezeguet is top tier, Vieira is top tier, Badge is top tier. I think those two ones. But I think I'm just going to go back. Are there any ones that I'm missing? Gudjonsen was pretty good. because he was different. I think because he was much more of a technical striker. So yeah, he was, and you may say he was maybe borderline C tier, but I liked Gudjonsen. I liked Gudjonsen. So I would say that, but I think definitely Mario Gomez, Batistuta, um, is Mandzukic B tier? No, 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 Mandzukic. See, I think Mandzukic is like A B tier because the dude, how many strikers have scored in two Champions League finals and in a World Cup final? And this guy scored an overhead kick in a UCL final. So no, I think he's like an A B tier striker, I would say. Other B tier strikers, but yeah, no, but I think my first go to is Mario Gomez, and I think Mario Gomez was. I don't think he was underrated, but I just feel that he was maybe underappreciated in terms of what he could do. And you know what they're thinking about Mario Gomez? It was that UCL final. Because do you know how good that Bayern Munich team was with him? But I think based on how they effed up in that UCL final, I think he becomes forgotten. So when people think of Bayern strikers, they don't really put in Mario Gomez. You think of Muller, then of course you think of course your boy Lewandowski, then you think of Mandzukic. But Mario Gomez sort of gets lost in the sauce. He gets lost in that sauce, man. All right, what else are we saying? What else are we saying here, man? Oh yeah, so you see, no, 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 bro. He said the B tier. R9 and Romario are not B tier strikers, not B tier strikers, man. Um, right, if Barca were to win the UCL, would you give Pedri a Ballon d'Or shout? Depends what he does. Can Barca win the UCL without? Wait, hold up. Sorry, sorry, Pedro. Sorry. I don't know. I sort of read that as Yamal. This is tricky. This is tricky, and I think you see, this is the issue with award shows. This is the issue with award shows. And I'll tell you what. Okay. If you're a football fan, you understand how good Pedri is. Only if you're a football fan. If you're a football fan that truly watches the games, you don't just look at stats, you watch the games. Pedri is an incredible footballer. He's an absolutely incredible footballer because this is a guy who is smart, who understands how to play the role properly, and he's money. like the guy's money. But the thing about Pedri is you need to truly be a fan of football to appreciate him. You need to be truly a fan of football to appreciate him. So do voters truly watch the games? Or do they just look at the guys who are scoring the goals and the guys with the narratives? Because the guys with the narratives that are scoring the goals with a huge PR, that's going to be a Yamal, that's going to be a Salah, and that's going to be a Pedri. But if Barca win the UCL, Pedri is going to be vital. And I think Pedri has an impossible task based off of the Yamal narrative. Because if Barca win it and Yamal isn't unfit and Yamal is there, Pedri would have to be so extraordinary to have a Ballon d'Or shout be before him. And also the thing as well, and I think this is with the issue with Pedri. See, if you're a football fan, you know that Pedri is the best central midfielder in the world. There is no better central midfielder in the world right now than Pedri, if you're a football fan that understands football. But the thing though is, if you're not a football fan or you're not a Barca fan, you're going to overlook Pedri. You're going to overlook him. So when it now comes into voting and guys are now placing those votes, most of the guys that are placing these votes are not football fans who truly try to watch the games. So if Barca were to win that UCL, their focus will be, oh, how many goals did Rafinha score? How many assists did Yamal make? So it's going to be between Rafinha and Yamal, and you're going to forget the guy who is pivotal to the functioning of the team, which is Pedri. So that's the thing, because it just goes to show that there's just a lack of appreciation of football. That's the issue. Another Dubinsky man. Oh, shout out to your boy Barry, man. Thank you for the dub. Thank you for the dub. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Is there anything CR40, aka Cardionaldo, aka Criminaldo, aka Pendu? So is there anything CR40 can do before he retires to end things on a good note and have a positive outing? Is there anything he can do before he retires and end things on a good note and have a positive outing? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. End things on a good note. Cristiano can't win the World Cup. I think that boat has sailed. I just don't feel that Cristiano's best chance of winning the World Cup was in 2018 because he was still at his peak. He had just won the UCL at the end of the three-peat. He was coming in top form. That was the best chance for him to win the World Cup. So him not winning the World Cup in 2018 with that team and him playing at his highest level, that was his best chance of winning it. And I don't think he can win the World Cup again. But you said that leaving it on a good note, 1,000 goals. I think that's a great way to bow out of having a truly great career. So if, come the end of it, he puts in the 1,000th goal and scores 1,000 goals, he can be like, yo, I may not have won the World Cup, but to have lasted this long and to have such crazy longevity and to end up scoring 1,000 goals, that is a great way to bow out. So you look at his Champions League legacy, the goals he scored in the UCL, the UCL record he has in the Champions League. You look at you look at the impact it's had in the Champions League, because that Champions League record will always stand. Because you have to remember, guys now play 2 extra games. They're now 2 extra games. Sometimes even more extra if you play the playoffs. So for the amount of games in the old format, Cristiano will hold that record for all time. So until you go back, Cristiano Ronaldo for all time, for that format, will hold the record for the most amount of goals scored in the Champions League under that format with those number of games. And that's amazing. So, but the best way for him to bow out is that, look, you're not winning the World Cup. You're never going to be seen as better than or greater than Messi. But in your own right, to bow out saying that I scored 1,000 goals, and these are 1,000 goals where there is footage of all these 1,000 goals, and you can go onto YouTube and watch all 1,000 goals. It's fully documented. I think that would be an amazing way to bow out, and that will put him as truly one of the greats of the game, specifically in the club game. So that's how he can bow out, man. And whether you like him, because again, I always say, look, Cristiano, I appreciate him. I don't think he's a top 10 or a top 5 player, but I appreciate what he's done. But whether you love him or hate him, 1,000 goals, knowing that scoring is one of the hardest things to do in football, to reach that milestone shows incredible durability, incredible longevity, and amazing skill and amazing will to reach an amazing milestone of 1,000 goals that not many players, rather most players, will never ever reach. So that would be amazing, man. So where are we at? Good cue, man. Good cue. So, okay, how do we go down to the questions, man? Let me hold up. There we go. Okay, here we go. Shout out to my Welsh amigo. HH, do you think smaller leagues should merge to create super leagues to compete with the EPL, La Liga, etc.? No, I don't think there's any need. Because I don't think the Dutch league needs to compete with the top leagues. I don't think the Nigerian league needs to compete with the top leagues. I don't think the J League needs to compete. Your league is your heritage. That's your country. That's your tradition. So it is just what it is just what it is. So now trying to combine all these smaller leagues to now try and merge as one, I just because it's almost like cheating. So there's no need. This is what I've always said, your boy Tommy, bro, is I just want a super league. All at once is a super league. Because I just feel that a super league with all the and pretty much it's like this UCL league format, but just done better. Just done better. You know, where you have like the very like where we just have the very best players, no, the very best teams all in the same league. So you have quality games all the way through. So yeah, no, 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 no. I don't think merging is the key because I just think look at this thing. Even if all those leagues merged, people would still want to go to the EPL based on the money. People would still want to go to La Liga based on the heritage of Barcelona and Real Madrid. So no matter what, La Liga still holds weight in terms of these are where the greatest players in the world have played. Premier League still holds sway in terms of this is where you can get paid. Saudi still holds sway in terms of this is where you can own a freaking oil rig. So that is the reality there, yo. All right, here we are. I'm ignoring some of these stupid questions, bro. All right. Oh yeah. Name your top three most legendary football stadiums. Woo, legendary. You've got to say the Maracana. Um, I'll throw that out there. I've got to say the Maracana. Um, Legendary stadiums. It's a tough one. I mean, for me, off the bat as my Maracana. Now you think about the Azteca, you think about Camp Nou, you think about the San Siro, you think about Anfield. But for me, again, it's a tough one. But if I had to pick, I would say Maracana, San Siro, and I'll say Camp Nou. Because I'm thinking about the design of the stadium, how unique the design is, the size of the stadium, and the atmosphere that you have. Like for me, like, bro, because I went to Signal Iduna Park. That stadium is freaking amazing. That stadium is amazing. And no, I think I went to the Schalke Stadium. I've forgotten what it's called because that's where I watched. What did I watch? I think it was who did I watch in Schalke Stadium? I think it was I think it might have been the England game. Was it the England? It was either the England Serbia game or the France Austria game, and that stadium was freaking amazing. But in terms of legendary stadiums, is in terms of just what those stadiums have, like the historical context and what they mean, and I think just the kind of atmosphere that's generated. So if I had to think, I'd just say Maracana, um, Maracana, San Siro. But then, guys, have you seen the Bombonero, which is the home of Boca Juniors? Like the Bombonero, that's an iconic stadium. That's a truly iconic stadium in terms of its design, what it looks like with the fans there, and just the atmosphere. Because my uncle went to see one of his friends in Argentina, and I think he must have gone to a Boca Juniors River Plate game, and he says that he actually feared for his life. He said that going into there was like literally going into like a coliseum. It was almost like going into hell. So those are the ones that. But like I just think that if my dream though, if I could ever play in the Maracana, that would be amazing, man. Um, oh, shout out, Patricia, shout out. Wow. Nice. So you're going to the Bernabeu. Take some pics, bro. Shout out to Stamford Bridge, man. guys. Guys, okay. Just side notes, guys. Stamford Bridge needs to be redone. Stamford Bridge needs to be redone. Stamford Bridge needs to be redone. All right, what else will we get? So, man, send those cues, guys. Send. Why get shut up? Send those cues, man. Do you think Benzema had the best UCL individual run of all time? Yes, 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 and yes. Yes. Like, it's not even close. It's not even close. Like, when people talk about some of the greatest Champions League players ever, two names, Messi and Cristiano. Two names. The best run by an individual in terms of what this individual did specifically in the knockout stage, nobody comes close to Benzema. Like, I still get chills thinking back in terms of what this guy did in the first leg, second leg, first leg, second leg, first leg, second leg. It was ridiculous. Bro, it was ridiculous. Like, I told you, I felt privileged going through that run. Like the 3-piece, the 2-piece, the Panenka, the assist, the pass. It was insanity what this guy did. So, like, that run is legendary. Like, there has never, ever in the history of the Champions League been an individual who has gone through a run like that as an individual. It is easily, without it, that's not even close, the greatest individual performance in a UCL knockout stage that we've ever seen. Like, Benzema is number one. It's not even close. Benzema is numero uno. It's number one. It's completely number one. Now, people may have said that he sold his soul. Whether he sold his soul, whether he made a sacrifice, whether he went to a witch doctor, or whether he used witchcraft, what Benzema did under crazy circumstances where he had to come clutch on numerous occasions is iconic. Is absolutely iconic. It's not even close. Benzema is numero uno in terms of best individual performance in a Champions League campaign. Remember guys, hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to at least 100 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Please, hit that like button. Get those likes up. I'm giving you that content crackini. If you haven't already, cost you nothing, just hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, guys. Thank you. Hit the like button, man. Do you think Mbappe will be an all-time great if he wins another World Cup? Whew. How many people have won 2 World Cups? Now, I think Mario Zagallo may have won 2. I'm not sure whether he's won 2. Pele has obviously won technically 2, but people will say that, but technically it's 2. And I think no. I thought was there a German player that's won 2? There are very few players that have won 2 World Cups. Very few players who have won 2 World Cups being the superstar of them, which is why it's sort of like Pele is go to. Like, what Pele did is go to, because Pele, like, it's technically 3, but really it's 2, and he won 2 World Cups being a superstar in both of them. If Mbappe wins a second World Cup, he's an all-time great. Guys, it's the World Cup. Because remember, he won a World Cup on his first go-around as a 19-year-old. He won the Golden Boots in his second go-around, dropped a 3-piece in a World Cup final, and scored, in my view, one of the craziest goals in football history to make it 2-2. So, like that's what we're dealing with here. Now, spoiler alert, I don't think he's going to do it. Like, he's not winning 2 World Cups. Like, that's not happening, because, and that's the beauty of a World Cup. Winning a World Cup is very, very, very hard. It's one of the hardest things to do in football, because There are just so many variables, and there are just so many things that can go wrong. So it's very hard to really win a World Cup. But if he wins 2 World Cups, he's an all-time great. And people may say that's crazy because he needs to win Champions League and Ballon d'Ors. Forget the Ballon d'Or. That stuff is tainted because Pele doesn't have a Ballon d'Or. Maradona doesn't have a Ballon d'Or. Iniesta doesn't have a Ballon d'Or. So no, that doesn't matter. But if Mbappe wins 2 World Cups with already being a World Cup finalist and scoring a 3-piece, he's an all-time great. He's an all-time great. He's already an all-time great. Because to do that is super hard. Guys, I told you, to win 1 World Cup is hard. Just to win, bro, look at how long it took Messi to win 1 freaking World Cup. Look how long it took Messi to even score in a World Cup knockouts. World Cups are hard. That's why it means so much, because they're so difficult to win. So what Mbappe has already done in terms of winning a World Cup and getting in the World Cup final and scoring a hat-trick in a World Cup final is insane. It's insane. That's why he's called the prodigy. That's why he's called the prodigy. Okay? I don't call him the prodigy for nothing. It's just, so if this guy gives me two World Cups, 2 WCs, bro, GOAT convos. GOAT convos. Easy GOAT convos. That is a GOAT dub. That is a GOAT Dubinsky. That's a GOAT Dubinsky, man. Guys, keep hitting that like button, guys. Thank you for the likes. Hit the like button, man. Keep hitting that like button, man. Shouts to Patricia. Thank you for the job, man. What team will make their debut at the 2026 World Cup? Well, seeing that this World Cup is featuring every country on planet Earth apart from Nigeria, now I think someone kept telling me that there's is it whether, I don't know whether it's India or something. I think there's a team that's saying what's up. Hold up. Asia World Cup qualified. Is it Bahrain or something? But I know that there is a team that is saying what's up. Hold up. South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Iraq. Oh God. Or it could be. I think it's going to be someone from Asia. So it could be like Uzbekistan or like it could be Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. But listen, I don't know why you're saying jealous or anything. We are not going to the World Cup. And producer, that is when I will give in my citizenship and I'll become a full-on Alaskan. We're not going to the World Cup. So I do believe that it's either going to be Uzbekistan or it's going to be either Uzbekistan or Iraq. Iraq would be crazy. But basically, it's going to be someone. I think if you look at the Africa World Cup qualifying, it's the usual suspects. South America, usual. I think, have Bolivia made the World Cup? I'm not sure whether Bolivia have made the World Cup before. Yeah, I don't think that. I think every South American team apart from, I think, Bolivia, because I think Venezuela have made it. I think they have. But that's my thing though. So I think it's probably going to be. I think it's going to be Uzbekistan, which would be amazing though. Because you see, like, as much as I don't like this the amount of teams in the World Cup that dilutes it. It is an amazing thing for countries to debut. Like, seeing your country at a World Cup, I just think that's a huge special thing. So if, let's say, Uzbekistan make it, they're not going to win it. They're not making a final, they're not making a semis, they're not making a quarters. But the fact of you're just seeing your country there, that's a special feeling. That's just a special feeling. And just being able to support basically your country. Basically, that's moments when that national anthem is being played and the entire world is watching and looking at your national anthem being played. Oh, that's something special. So if Uzbekistan do it, and I hope they do, I'll be rooting for them. If Uzbekistan do it, oh my gosh, that's going to be an amazing special moment. Almost special moments. Oh, I think Albania are saying what's up. Albania, because I don't think Albania made it. So you could actually hold up. I think you could see a new team from Europe because remember, if it's expanded, I think they've given Europe 3 or 4 more places, which I think is unfair. So I think Europe even have more spaces. So there's definitely going to be like at least one new team. So you could see Georgia there, you could see Albania there, and you might even see North Macedonia there. North Macedonia might even say, "What's up, man?" Um, Shout out to your boy Jay. Thank you for the dope, man. Thank you for the dope. Thank you for the dope. Thank you for the dope, man. Have you watched any football anime? If you're looking for a psychological anime, Blue Lock is a good one. If you're interested in a more grounded and realistic anime, you should watch Aoashi. You know what? I'm actually gonna put this down because people have been saying this to me. I'm actually gonna write this down. Hold on. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? There we go. Let me do new notes. So I'll put this anime. So Blue Lock. Oh, hold up. Wait, let me bring this down. Blue Lock and Aoashi. Yeah, no, you see, I have heard a lot about Blue Lock. I've heard a lot about it because see, basically, I know I've just been so busy. That's just I've not really had time. So I'm reading this African fantasy book. Once I'm done, I've got to get back to Naruto. I've got to get back to Naruto. But here's my thing, though. I probably prefer to read manga than anime. Because I'm a big comic book guy, so I have loads of graphic novels. So, because I was thinking of watching the Naruto anime, then the people said, "You know how many episodes there are?" And I watched the first episode. I was like, but I've been reading the Naruto manga, and I'm so into it. Because I just like the drawings. I just like reading the whole stuff. So if there's a Blue Lock manga, I might read that. I might reread that. So if the Blue Lock manga is there, I might actually read that to say what's up. But I'm gonna check those. After when I have time, I'm gonna check out Blue Lock and Aoashi. And I think I'm probably more into the more psychological thing. I like because I like thrillers and I like psychological thrillers and everything. So Blue Lock might be the one. Blue Lock might be the one. But it's true. A lot of people have been saying that Blue Lock is money. People have been saying Blue Lock is money. So I'm gonna give that a good one. So thank you for the recommendation, man. I've written it down, and I'll tell you what. I'm a good one. Thank you, man. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Thank you, Dubinsky. Thank you for the donation, man. Thank you. You're a legend. You're a legend. You're a legendy. You're a legend, bro. Wait, hold up. Can Liverpool win the league at Stamford Bridge? Hold up. Let me actually look. Arsenal, screw you, you pricks. Wait, hold up. Please tell me they can't win this at Stamford Bridge because we are not giving no card of honor, bro. All right, so I'm sorry, Eddie. When we're giving nobody a card of honor. So guys, we play Liverpool on the 3rd of May, and that is the. So after that's it. So but that's the 4th to last game. So no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the 4th to last game. Bro, we could give them a guard of honor there because the way Arsenal are looking, because with every moment that Arsenal lets you drop points and Liverpool win, it becomes earlier. You see, if you're Liverpool, ideally, where would you want to? But see, if you're Liverpool, where would you want to win the title? If you're Liverpool, you want to win the title 10th of May against Arsenal. Because this is where the guys that were fighting for the title, and they now have to give you a guard of honor, and it's at the crib. If you're Liverpool, that would be the perfect place for a guard of honor. At the crib, and it was your title rivals Arsenal. That would be perfect. But I'm worried though. Bro, the way this is looking, we could give them a guard of honor. But my thing though is that could it even be earlier? Like, could they technically win it as Spurs? Could they technically win it at Leicester City? I think Tottenham might be too early. I think we're looking at because this could be bro, this year, yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be around that Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton time. Like this ain't going. Like this, not basically. But this way, this is not going to the last day of the season. It's not like that's not happening. So this is happening around either late April or May. Or May. So I would say my hope is that please let's not get, because, bro, after what I've had to do with the mascara, the last thing I want is my team giving a God of Honor. I don't know, no, that's not that. So please, let it be Lil Bro. And let bro, Liverpool fans, if you want a God of Honor, you don't want it at Stamford Bridge, you want it at Anfield. You want it at the Field of Anfield. So if you're Liverpool, the perfect place for a God of Honor would be Arsenal, and having to see light bulb and that Arsenal crew give you guys a God of Honor, keeping in mind that they were supposed to win this league title. That's the whole point. Like, what would make it so crazy is they were supposed to win this league title. So the guys who were supposed to win this league title after City dropped off are the guys giving you a God of Honor. A team that people thought would drop off and would at best only make top four. It's right itself. It's right itself. That's just a pure narrative. That's just a pure narrative, man. All right, where we at? Where we at? So, okay, got that. All right, so, in my opinion, the best three players to ever play in the Premier League. Best, no, not really the best players. For me, I'd still have to say Henry. I'd say best players. So just in terms of just the quality, I'd say Zola, Henry, Beckham. Now, if you had to only pick three, because it's hard, because there's Cristiano, there's all these guys, but if I had to pick the best in terms of just quality, because it's a tough one, but best three players for pure Tesh, Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Gianfranco Zola. The best. Like, I think Salah is greater. Lampard is greater. You could say Cristiano is greater. Giggs is greater. But just for pure, just how good they were at football. Guys, do you know how good Dennis Bergkamp was? And that's my next jersey. I'm looking for that. That's the next jersey that I want to put up in the rafters. Guys, do you know Dennis Bergkamp, for me, is technically the best player I've ever seen in my life. In terms of Tesh, the amount of technique he used for shooting, for passing and dribbling, I've never seen a more technically advanced player than Dennis Bergkamp. Stupid player. Absolutely stupid player. And bro, I told you, Zola is why I support Chelsea. so I wasn't taken to a Chelsea game. I didn't take to Stamford Bridge or everything. No, Gianfranco Zola is the solitary reason I support Chelsea, because I was like, that's my favorite player. Like, that player, that is just my player. I just connected with him on a deep level, bro. On a deep level, just my guy. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. If Ray Allen doesn't, because remember, because I linked this to football. I say, like, the two most clutch sports things ever is the Ramos goal against Atleti in the Champions League final and the Ray Allen shot. Those are the two most clutch. So why do I say that? If Ramos doesn't score that, Atleti win the league, they win the Champions League, they beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final, Real Madrid lose a Champions League final to their city rivals Atleti, and they also lose La Decima to their rivals. That is why that was so clutch. Ray Allen. If Ray Allen doesn't score that in 2 finals, LeBron loses. You already lost to the Mavericks. You now lose again to the Spurs. So then his record for a Miami Heat team who were supposed to win not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, looks sketchy. It looks sketchy. So, but in my view, because I remember, because I watched both live. I watched both things live. When Ray Allen hit that shot, I was like, Lord in heaven. Because he doesn't make that. Oh, they lose. And LeBron gets torched. LeBron would have gotten torched. And summer. So Ray Allen, that is the most clutch sports play of all time. That Ray Allen shots. And I've always said that with all due respect to Steph Curry, if it's a shot to save all life, Ray Allen. All day, every day. You know. So what else are we saying, man? What else are we saying? What else? All right, what else? Let me see what other questions that I may have missed, man. Oh, shout out to you, sorry. Thank you, man. 12 months of membership, man. Thank you for your membership. Remember, guys, join up and become a member. Join up and become a member, man. Join up and become a member. Become a content crack addict. What is the best team that you have seen since watching the sport? Also, your team better be in. Let me give it down. Complete the set. What is the best team that you have ever seen? What is the best team that you have seen since watching the sport? It's probably between the 2011 Barca and Brazil. No, there are a lot. So let me list all of them. That I'll probably see the ones. So, Brazil 98, Netherlands 2000, Portugal 2000, Argentina 06, Germany 2014, Barca 2011, Real 2017. But again, we are sits on the channel. So if I had to pick one, the best team I've seen. You know, the weird thing though is that they didn't win. That's Argentina. I mean, this is just for in terms of me. Like, I think it's between. It's probably between the Argentina 06 team and the Netherlands 2000 team. Even though, again, you know, that's my jersey. The Portugal, like that Netherlands team, bro. I think it's because of just how they played. Because under Rijkaard as well. Because that was Frank Rijkaard was the manager. Like the Netherlands 2000 team, bro. Euro 2000, those guys were ridiculous. Like the amounts of ballers in that team. Because you had Overmars, you had Kluivert, you had Dennis Bergkamp, you had Davids, you had Seedorf, you had Van der Sar, I think you had the De Boer brothers. Woo! Those guys were insane, bro. But Argentina 06. Guys, I think those guys were supposed to win the World Cup. Because if you remember, in 06, remember they lost to Germany. And Peckerman, for some stupid reason, took off Ray Riquelme. If Riquelme stayed on that pitch, they beat Germany. And I think they make that final. And I think they probably win. You know, because that team was amazing. And that was Riquelme going at the very top. Like, that was an amazing team. But if you say the best team I've seen, I think Netherlands 2000. Yeah, the Netherlands 2000. Like, it's close between them and I'd say it's 2000. But Barca 2011 was a stupid team, though. Like, you see, in terms of the most dominant team of I've ever seen in my life is Barcelona 2011, where there's only one team playing. There's only one team playing. Just in terms of controlling a game and just total domination, where there is only one team playing and it's like a training session. Barcelona 2011 was stupid. It was stupid, because like it was the point of like, how do you stop them? Because you have a guy in a midfielder in Javi who you can't get the ball off to this guy. You have a guy in Messi who he will dribble your face off, and because of the low center of gravity, he can go through. You've got David Villa up there as well. You've got Iniesta up there as well. Look, that 2011 Barcelona team was stupid. It was stupid, And now, if you want to say the best performance of a team I've ever seen is the second half of the 2011 UCL final. Like I've never seen a team control a game and totally psychologically lubricate and rip the soul out of another team the way that Barcelona did Man United in 2011. Never, because it was me and my friend Bill. You remember my guy Bill? So it was me and Bill. We were both watching it in a pub, and we were saying that. I was saying, Bill, this is stupid. I was like, Bill, do you know that this is a Champions League? This is a final. So this is supposed to be the two best teams. And this is a training session. Like Barcelona in that 2011 Champions League final turned a final into a training session. Like that might be the most disrespectful performance of all time. It might be. It just might be the most disrespectful performance of all time. So yeah, those are the ones. But yeah, if I had to pick, I'd say Netherlands to 2000. Then after that, Brazil 98 was really good, bro. But so if I was just put it, I say Netherlands 2000, Brazil 98, Argentina 06, and then Barca 2011. See, oh Lord. 5 transfers you wished happened. Mine are Dino to United in 03-04, Neymar to Real 13-14, Haaland to United 18-19, Mourinho to United 13-14, Messi what's Messi to Spain? Oh, that I wish happened. Dino to United would have been crazy. Neymar to Real. I think that if out of all of those, Messi to Spain is that's insane. But which are the Chelsea ones? Like, because I know Chelsea could have had a few. I know Chelsea could have had a few. I know Chelsea could have had a few. Hold on, let me see. Like, Ronaldinho to United would have been crazy. Okay, there we go. I want to say this is one. 15 players that were close to signing to Chelsea. Oh my God! Don't tell me we almost bought Kaka. So these are so this players that's almost signed to Chelsea. So Shevchenko, Koundé, Rafinha, Pastore, Alexandro, John Stones, Griezmann, Robinho. In 08, the Brazilian forward was all set to move to Stamford Bridge from Real Madrid. However, Man City, who wanted to make a statement after their huge takeover, and Robinho, that was the wrong Manchester. Del Piero? Del Piero was close to joining Chelsea in 1996, but the deal for the Italian legend to move to London fell through due to complications in negotiations. Oh my God. Ribery? No way. Back in 2010, when Neymar was still a young prodigy at Santos, Chelsea made a move for him, hoping the club that would secure the future superstar. However, the Brazilian opted to stay in his homeland. Oh my God. Agüero, Rooney. Okay, this one he handed in a transfer request. So In '03, Chelsea pursued Kaka, who was playing for Sao Paulo at the time. The Blues were close to scoring services, but the Brazilian opted to join AC Milan instead. See, out of all of these, it's definitely Kaka or Neymar. It's definitely Kaka or Neymar. Bro, guys, imagine if we forgot Kaka. But imagine, bro, imagine. And this was Nene from Santos. So imagine if we got Nene. So for me, I'd definitely say Nene to Chelsea. Nene to Chelsea. Would Neymar to Real Madrid have been better though? That's my thing. So Neymar to Real in 13-14. Then, but where does he play? So, oh no. So if Neymar goes to Real Madrid, what happens to Benzema? So if he goes there, therefore Cristiano maybe plays through the middle, Neymar plays on the left, you already have Bale on the right, and then Benzema is screwed. So if anything, that's what's Benzema. But guys, imagine that thing with, imagine Neymar and Cristiano on the same team, and Neymar now supplying Cristiano. You know, and my thing is, if Neymar is our Real, see, and that's the funny thing, if Neymar is our Real Madrid, does he ever make the move? And you know, it's like a knock-on effect. So if Neymar goes to Real, Barca don't win the treble in front of it. That doesn't happen, no way, because you don't have MSN, and Neymar was vital for that treble. So, but I mean, I think no, Neymar to Real would have been interesting. Dino to United. I wanna even check this something. Wait, hold on. Transfers that almost happened. Football transfers that's almost happened. I don't know. So 14 transfers that nearly happened. Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna proceed. Maradona. Hold up. Bolton. Oh, bro, I think so. Rivaldo might have almost gone to Bolton, man. Lewandowski almost went to Blackburn. Yeah, I remember that. He almost went to Blackburn. Bro, imagine if he went to Blackburn. That'd have been insane. No, but imagine, bro, imagine if Ronaldinho went to United. But then if Dino goes to United, do this, because I think Cristiano came in 03. I think Cristiano came in 03. Wait, when did Cristiano Ronaldo join Manchester United? Oh, wait, when did he join it? Yeah. No, also, so Ronaldo's first ever experience came on. Yeah, also, it's 02. He was in the 02-03 season. Oh no! Wait. When did I think he joined in 03. Hold on, I can find it here. Yes, 03. 03. He came in 03. So yeah. So maybe imagine Dino and Thingy at the same time. That would have been insane. But no, bro, imagine if we got Neymar from Santos. That would change Chelsea. Chelsea would just be a totally different team. Chelsea would have been a totally different team if we had gotten that guy in the end, man. But no. I can't have United getting Dino. I'm sorry. That's, bro. Imagine first of all, Dino in the Premier League and Dino at United, and also knock-on effects. So Dino goes to United. Barca don't win that UCL in 06. So that's, bro. So Barca would have been screwed. Barca would have been screwed. And if Dino goes to United, but that's the funny thing, and that is the crazy thing. Dino and his playing style and how he was, would he have worked under Fergie? I think Dino needed Rijkaard. I think Rijkaard was the perfect manager for Dino, because my thing though is I just felt that and look, Ferguson is amazing. I think that Dino needed Frank Rijkaard. And Frank Rijkaard was the perfect coach for Dino, because Frank Rijkaard, he understood what Dino was, and he understood how to handle a Ronaldinho. I don't think Fergie would have truly understood Ronaldinho in the way that Rijkaard did. Like, look, let's be real, 100%, like 1000%. Fergie is one of the greatest managers of all time, and he's a better manager than Rijkaard, 100%. Like, he's way better than Rijkaard. I'm not talking about a fit. Like, Fergie would have made Ronaldinho very effective, and he would have cleaned out his game, and Ronaldinho would have been amazing. But for that Dino, like that guy doing those that special sauce, he needed Rijkaard. Rijkaard was the guy for him. Rijkaard was the guy for him. Shout out to your boy Angus. Thank you for the drop. Hi HH, I love your content. If Salah wins the Ballon d'Or, will he be the greatest EPL player? That's a good question. Let me have an olive. Let's talk about it. Let me pull out up again. I'm going like the video. Content crack, like the video, content crack. If Salah wins the Ballon d'Or, will he be the greatest EPL player? So the last EPL player to win the Ballon d'Or was Cristiano. That was the last player to win the Ballon d'Or. Now, people will argue that a Premier League player could have had a chance to win the Ballon d'Or if not for Messi and Cristiano. But then my other argument is, I don't feel that post-Cristiano, there was a Premier League player that would have even been in the conversation as being one of the best players in the world. No. And let's be fair. Since Cristiano in 2008, the closest Premier League player to Messi and Cristiano has been Salah. Please tell me if I'm lying. In terms of numbers, in terms of productivity, the closest person from the Premier League to peak Messi and Cristiano has been Salah. So, my thing though is, and this is just a fact here, I believe if Salah wins the Ballon d'Or, they win the Premier League, he's the greatest Premier League player ever. He is. Because what are your arguments? What are your arguments? Like, please tell me what your arguments, because, see guys, we have to deal with the facts here. He's never had a bad season. Never. From the moment he has stepped foot in the Premier League, he has never, ever had a bad season. Never had a bad season. Didn't he break the goals record in his first season? In his debut season, he broke the goals record. And also as well, didn't he single-handedly take these guys to top four when most of their team was destroyed and Pickford smacked Van Dijk's kneecap in 3 places? That happened. That happened. But the fact of the matter is, greatest. You look at his talents, his skill level, what he has done, what he's achieved, and it has all culminated in this season. Because what he's doing is historic. So you're taking in an historic season and you are multiplying it by all the great things he's already done, where he's never had a bad season. The resume is too great. The resume is too great. It's too exceptional. It's too exceptional. So my thing though is, if Liverpool win the league, which they should, and we see his crazy numbers in terms of goals and assists, and we see how much he has carried that attack by himself, and you now topple that with a Ballon d'Or, no doubt, he will go down as the Premier League's greatest ever player. I'm sorry, you cannot argue it. He will, if he wins that Ballon d'Or, and we look at the numbers he's had this season, with what he's had to do and what he's had to carry, and what he's had to do on a consistent basis as an individual, he will go down as the greatest Premier League player ever. There will be no discussion, no argument. No argument, Shout to, thank you for that dub, man. Thank you for that Dubinsky, man. Shout out to your boy Jay. If Real Madrid wins the treble, cementing their dynasty, where would you rank them as an all-time team and why? Ooh, that's a great question. Because the three-peat team is special. That three-peat team is very special because what they've done is unprecedented. So here's a better question. Which core team would you rank higher? This team that wins the treble or the team that did the three-peats and 4 and 5? That's interesting. Because it's interesting because you say to yourself that, okay, 4 and 5 is crazy and a three-peat. But this crew have won 2 UCLs. So this will be, so if they win a treble, that's 3 UCLs, although spread out, but 3 UCLs. But in a single season, they won a treble, something that team never did. And I've always said that a treble is when you are the undisputed best team for the season. That's what the treble proves. The treble proves that for a single season, you were the undisputed best team. That's what that proves. So it's a So where would you rank them as an all-time team and why? So as an all-time team, I still feel okay. So they win a treble. See, they'll be up there though. I don't think they'll be as good as the Barca dynasty. I don't think they'll be good as the Bayern. You know what? So if you look at the Inter dynasty, the Barca dynasty, no, sorry. If you look at the Inter dynasty, the Bayern dynasty, so remember that Bayern 2013 team, when last did they win the UCL before the 2013? The 2020 treble team, when last did they win the UCL? 2013. That was Inter's very first UCL as a crew. That was City's very first UCL. They'll be second. They'll be second because this Real team and this crew have already won 2 UCLs. Like most of this core have won 2 UCLs. If you take out like a Bellingham, but what's it called? Courtois, Militao, Carvajal, Vini, Rodrigo. These guys already have 2 UCLs. So if they now have a third UCL and it's a treble, based on what they've already achieved as a core and as a team, you'd put them second behind the Barca team. You'd put them second behind the Barca team. But yeah, that would be interesting. And also, spoiler alert, they're not winning a treble. Like, spoiler alert, there is no team winning a treble this season. You know, nobody is winning a treble. No. Like, teams can, but right now, spoiler, there'll be no team that win a treble. It's going to be a split. Like, I don't think anybody is going to do a double. So I don't think there's going to be a team that's going to win the league and the UCL. So if Liverpool win, okay, Liverpool should win the Premier League. I don't think Liverpool will win the Champions League. If Real win the league, I don't think they win the UCL. If Barca win the league, I don't think they win the UCL. So that's how I think it's going to probably break down, man. So shout out to Hokage. Will be in London for hey, shout outs, man. Bro, when you're in London, hook me on. But I told you, man, whenever any of your content crackers come down, drinks and foods are all on me, man. So anyway, send me a DM, man, and trust me, food and drinks are on me. We'll be in London for Chelsea, Tottenham, food recommendations. Don't go to any pubs. Don't go to any pubs. Just so I would say Nando's or Wagamama. So basically, in the Chelsea thing, there's like a kind of like small mall department store where there's like a cinema and stuff. Trust me. So basically, when Mike was here, when Michael was here, Michael talks football. Mike was here. I took him to a Nando's, and he loved it. When Elijah was here, I took Elijah to a Wagamama's. So basically, when you come, tell me where you are. Food is all on me. Food and drinks are on me. I'll take you to either a Wagamama or Nando's. Both are great. Don't ever take English food. See, England do a lot of really good things. You see, England produce amazing actors. They have some of the best books, great art. England don't do food. When it comes to food, England is this class B break. They don't know how to cook. It is just what it is. And it's like everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. Like, okay, England for acting are the best. England produce the best actors in the world. That's just a fact. Some of the best writers, England. Some of the best musicians. Think of some of the best singers, some of the best bands come from England. Some of the best movies you've ever seen, Elstree Studios. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, all the classic films made in England and in Elstree Studios. So for that, England are tier one. England are tier one. However, when it comes to food, England don't do good food. So when you're in England, people don't go to have English food. They don't have the local food. They just eat non-English food. So when you're in England, don't get local English food, bro. No, don't. Like it's a no. Because English food, nah. Like the food you go to Indian restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Portuguese, Nigerian, Caribbean, don't do English food, right? England just don't do food. They don't do good food. They don't. They don't. So, shout out to that, man. Shout out to your boy, Real Deal, man. Will the CL and Nations League determine the Ballon d'Or? Nations League, no. So basically, the Club World Cup and the Nations League, no one cares about that crap. I don't think there's a Nations League. I think, if there is a Nations League and Club World Cup, no. What determines it is the league and the Champions League. That's the main thing. Because, bro, like, Barcelona's even in the Club World Cup. So you can't use the Club World Cup when there are actual top teams who won't be there. So no. It's all about what you do in the league and the Champions League. And the Champions League is going to be very important. It's going to be very, very important. So for Salah to get the Ballon d'Or dub, he needs to try and do a little sign with Liverpool in the UCL. Or it depends on what Real Madrid or Barcelona do. Well, guys, keep hitting that like button, guys. Keep hitting the like button, guys. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support, man. Yes, bro. Yes. 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 Thoughts of Arsenal fans saying Chelsea will never be bigger than Arsenal because Arsenal's history is too big. And again, look, see, I've had this thing so many times before, and I try to explain things, though, is that when you say Arsenal is a bigger club, in terms of what? If Arsenal is bigger in terms of popularity, yes, Arsenal is a bigger club than Chelsea in terms of popularity. But if I'm talking that in terms of the types of trophies you've won, how can Arsenal be bigger than Chelsea when Arsenal have never won the biggest trophy in club football? I'm sorry. The Premier League is not bigger than the Champions League. The Football Association Winston Churchill Trophy is not bigger than the Champions League. It's simply not. If you think it is, you're a moron. You are a moron. You're either an idiot or you're a moron. Pick one. Moron or idiot. If you think that. So my thing is Chelsea are bigger than Arsenal because we've won the Champions League twice. And we won the Europa League twice. And Arsenal are yet to win a single Champions League. So Chelsea have been carrying London since 2012. Since 2012, we've been carrying London in terms of being respectable on the footballing stage. How can Arsenal be bigger when you've never won the biggest club trophy? That doesn't make any logical sense. It makes no logical sense. It doesn't make any logical sense, man. What else you guys say, man? Let me have some more olives, man. Okay, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Oh, sorry. Good African food. I'll show you. It's expensive though. Okay, it's not cheap. I'm sorry, it's not cheap. If you're looking for cheap stuff in it, you're not gonna. I'll show you places, but it's expensive, bro. It's expensive. Um, Actually, yes, English desserts are pretty good though. Yes, like the pies and stuff. I'll give it like this: steak and kidney pie is money. Steak and kidney pie. Um, all right. Why skate? Lie to me and tell me what mamas are good. Why skate? Lie to me and tell me that you would choose chili sauce, garlic sauce, kebab over um what's it called? A good wagamama. Lie to me, bro. Lie to me. Um so HH in your honest opinion, Liverpool and Barca, who wins the UCL final, considering the caliber of players each team can parade. Um whew, that's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one. That's messy. That would because I think Liverpool can cause them issues because of Liverpool's defense and how Liverpool can counter through Salah and Barca's high line. But Liverpool have not faced an attack like Barca in terms of the various ways in which Barca can attack you, and especially if you're looking at the flanks and what Yamal and Rafinha can do on the flanks, because Yamal would be going up against Rob Robertson. So can Robertson be able to handle a Yamal? What will um, Tata do against a Rafinha? Um, I'd want to give the edge to Barcelona based on the amount of talent they have. So everybody's at their best. Everybody's fully fit at their best. I'd want to give the edge to Barcelona, but that high line though could be an issue. And if Salah is on his game, Salah could really like just Liverpool on in transition could really hurt Barcelona playing that high line. So it'd be a very intriguing game. Also, it'd be a very intriguing game, man. Shout out to have you tried the food at Stamford Bridge? Um, um, first of all, it's too expensive. First of all, but now there was a grill place that I saw, but I was like, these guys are going to lubricate my money, man. But no, I'm not. Here's the thing. Don't get. First of all, sort out the seats. You know we still have plastic seats at Stamford Bridge. Those seats are still plastic. So first of all, sort out to those damn seats. Um, I I never. I may get drinks or alcohol at stadium because it's freaking overpriced. So really, if you just walk down, literally, it's like a 2 minute walk. There is a Nando's, there's a Wagamama. If you go even further down, there's like a Caribbean store that sells quality, amazing Caribbean food. So just get your Caribbean food, your Caribbean meal, and bring it in with you, bro. Don't buy food at the freaking stadium, bro. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Shout out to Real Deal, man. Thank you for the job, man. Is there a decline in great young strikers under 21? Um, I wouldn't say there's a decline, just that football has just changed. And that's just the issue. Football has changed. People are just not producing strikers. And I don't know why, but people just don't want to produce strikers. Um, I would like them to. I'd want them to. But I think what's happening right now is based on the false nine and the inside forward, the classic striker just ends there. So now kids who should be strikers are like, oh no, I want to be an inside forward or I want to be like a false nine. So that's classic striker in being around, which is why it's so important that an Ellie Haaland is around. So another thing is just the change in perception of what you're seeing in football. And let's go, thank you for the job, man. Champions League last 16 predictions. Ooh, I mean, I sort of gave this on my thingy before, but to reiterate, do I have the thingy here? I would say last 16. Let me even bring up the thing up here, man. I would say so. Champions League knockout. Oh, hold up. Um, hold up. Where are we at? Champions League. Here we go. Matches. Um, bro, I think Club Brugge probably beats Villa. I already said Atleti beats Real. Guys, I'm gonna say Arsenal beats PSV, but let's look at that. I think Lille beats Dortmund. Inter beats Feyenoord. Leverkusen beats Bayern. Barca should beat Benfica. Liverpool beats PSG. But I can't wait for that Liverpool. I mean, because that, guys, that Liverpool PSG game is going to be very interesting. That Liverpool PSG game, I don't know what you guys think, but that Liverpool PSG game is going to be very interesting. See, PSG, if you are really those dudes, I want to see what you now do against Thingy man. Oh, he's really good. I like the kid though. I like because remember, to come into a first team like a Barcelona and to form such a great partnership with Pedri, it's amazing. So even when he was having bad games or not so good games, I was like, guys, this guy just came out of nowhere and is now a starter. And let's be real, if you had a choice between Gundogan and Casado, who are you picking? You're picking Casado. So in terms of what he's done so far this season, I think he's great. And remember, he's young, so he can only get better. So just from the games I've seen of him, I've been very impressed. I've been very impressed with the boy Casado, bro. I think it's good for me as a content creator, but bro, these are a lot of games, man. These are a lot of games. So you want to play all these UCL games. You've had 2 extra games in the league. There's now the these playoffs, the quick turnaround, and you want to have another Club World Cup. Like, guys, it's overkill. It's too much. But bro, I'm loving it. So rather than having to wait 2 weeks for games, it's next week, these games, another week later, another game. So it's a superb. It's absolutely superb, man. All right, hold up. Who is making the music back? Also, no. I think I told you guys. It's your boy Morgans, who's actually his structure locks around and everything. But yeah, he's a professional music producer. Like the intro. So basically, that's intro that was made by me. So that's so the intro you see the channel is made by me. The starting thing, like that starts the live streams, that was made by him. And the World Cup, basically the kind of UCL intro, which is World Cup intro, I sort of did like the very basic kind of music, and then he then remixed it and then just made it really sexy and crazy. But no, the guy is freaking amazing, super nice guy, and he was basically the reason how I got into the Euros, because he basically sorted out accommodation for me and everything. So Moke, if you listen though, Moke is, man, legend, bro, legend, bro. And I keep telling him that, bro, he needs to fully get into music and make that album, bro. So I keep telling him that no, he needs to produce my album. Guys, my album is coming out very soon. The Football Hot album is coming out very soon, and he needs to produce it, man. But the guy is a genius. He's amazing, man. Moke, bro, the legend. So where are we at right now? Why I got those things cool. Yeah, there we go. I'll tell him that Moke is a goat. I told you, like, he's the goat. Like, I told you, the guy is a genius music guy, bro. The guy doesn't know how good he is. The guy's a genius music guy. And I keep telling him that, bro. Everyone here talks about how amazing he's at his music, bro. If you became a billionaire, what team would you finance besides Chelsea? Oh, that's like, do you know how simple this is? AC Milan. AC Milan. So before I supported Chelsea, and because remember, because this was when I was young, so I don't really know football about, but my first awareness of a team that I liked was AC Milan. That's because of George Weah. So again, so if you're living in Nigeria, George Weah was an icon. So because this was like an African player that was like a world superstar playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, winning the Ballon d'Or. So it didn't matter whether he was like Liberian. If you were just African, you're like, wow, George Weah. So George Weah in Nigeria was a very, very big deal. So everybody in Nigeria just supported George Weah as an African. So if it's me, 100%, if not outside of Chelsea, and I'll talk about Chelsea, AC Milan. Like Milan needs so much help, bro. Milan needs so much freaking help, bro. Milan needs so much freaking help. Like, that's just a team that I would totally try to restructure because I'm like, and what I do, So I'll take it over. The first thing I'm doing, Maldini, Desai. So the guys that will be on the board, on the advisory board in terms of player personnel, talent scouting would be Maldini and Desai. Those would be my first two hires. Those two. And then after that, I'll be like, guys, we are bringing Milan back. So all the top tier players come to Milan. And I'm like, bro, I don't care whether we go into debt. I don't care. I'm going full on Roman Abramovich. I'm going full on Roman. And I'm like, guys, we are going for the very best of the best of the best. And I'm bringing Milan back. And Desai and Maldini are going to be head of Hans personnel. And I'm even throwing like a seed off there. So basically, I'm going to bring up the old school guys. So I'll say Marco van Basten, Seedorf, advisory. Baresi was up, baby. But my two main guys who are like my two guys these are like my confidants would be Desai and Maldini. Desai and Maldini. I was like, guys, we're bringing back Milan. And I'm putting some respect on that damn jersey. So yeah, that'll be doing. It'll be Milan. It'll be AC Milan, bro. Oh, but see, I was about to say, obviously George Weah, but I can't. He's a politician, and I think he's left football now. And the guy is like a politician, and he's helping like Liberia, and what he's doing is way more important than fishing ball. You know, I'd ask George Weah just for general advice, but I respect him that he's focused on helping Liberia, and he's doing great stuff there. You know, so yeah, what will I do? Shout out to there's something wrong with you guys, man. There's something wrong with it. Guys, there's something truly wrong with this community, bro. Guys, this community needs help. Guys, you guys did it. This community needs help, bro. So, Latino half up. Hola, tío, mi huevo favorito. Jajaja, ¿qué tal? ¿Cuál es tu celebración favorita? I think it says, what is your favorite celebration? First of all, I need to record with that. Is that actually rage? Because have you given me like long hair? Hold on, has he given me like purple hair or something? Oh wait. Wait, has this guy given me like long Hold up. I think he has an accent on the half of Latino, half of. Oh my gosh, man. Hola tío, mi huevo favorito, ¿qué tal? ¿Cuál es tu celebración favorita? So I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because YSK, you're Mexican, so you know Spanish. So is this what is my favorite celebration? Am I right in saying that? So it's true. It looks like one of those troll dolls. Yes, you know, like one of those troll dolls with the thing. Yeah. What's it called? So is this what is my favorite? Okay, so that's a good question, actually. My favorite celebration. I like I think it was Fabio Ravanelli who did the shirt over the head. That might be the best one. I like Ronaldo, but my favorite celebration. You see, I'll give you two. So my favorite kind of a general celebration that people copied, Ravanelli, like shirts over the head. My favorites of all, my favorites celebration, which people copy. That's just super iconic. And I do like this celebration though, like the Drogba one. If not that, Mar. So I think I put it on my stupid thing. So it's the '94 World Cup, Greece against Argentina, when Maradona scored. I think Maradona was this guy was high on coke. This guy was high on coke. If you look at his celebration after that goal, that for me is my favorite singular celebration of all time. Because the amount of passion, how much he screamed, and the fact that this guy was high. This guy was high on coke. You know, that's my favorite one, man. No, no, no. Sue is iconic. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite because it's not. That's not my favorite though. No. So, oh, what's going? No, remember, basically, Shearer started with this, and then he then did this. Another iconic one though is Klinsmann, the dive, the Klinsmann dive. Funny thing though, so where was I? Yes. So when I went to the protest, this kid must have been like 6 or 7, did the sue. I'll say that in terms of the most copied and the most impactful celebration of all time is the sue. I'll give that to Cristiano. There's not been a more copied, more mimicked, more impactful celebration than Cristiano's sue. 100%, like there, of all time. I'll give him that of all time. I'll give him that of all time. So that I'll give him, man. Um, probably say about 80, 70, 80. I mean, it was a sizable amount. It wasn't huge. Maybe approaching 100. It was a small sizable. It wasn't huge. You can remember the Stamford Bridge area is quite small. It's not like if you go to Emirates, there's a massive area to go. But if you look at, I think Kings Road is so small and so narrow, and the area around is so narrow that it can't really hold so many people. So it was still a pretty good turnout for how small the plane is, man. Shout out to Abdul Razak. Thank you for the dub. Thank you for the Abdul Razak. Let's say you manage France and Goldridge manages England at the World Final 2026. Why would you beat Goldridge's England? Oh, bro. First of all, it's very simple. I just have to do anything. Basically, I just have to say to my players that, guys, it's England. They don't know how to win a trophy. And it's England. These guys know how to lose finals. So I'll just say to them that keep your concentration, believe in your quality, and so I'll just say to guys that just believe in your individual quality, and you're going to beat them. Because these guys will be nervous. The nerves will get the better of them. And as long as we remain calm, we play our football, and we don't second guess ourselves, we're going to win. Because psychologically and mentally, we have much more of a winning mentality than these guys. Because I'll have Pogba on that team. I'll have Mbappe on that team. And these guys have already been there, done that already. So there's already a winning experience in my squad of how to win a World Cup final. So basically, obviously, you can talk tactics and everything in terms of just like, move the ball around, strong defense, go at their fullbacks and all that. But what I'll say to them is that you know how to play football is believe you are better than them and believe in your individual quality. You'll beat them. Because my thing, those are guys, England should have beaten France at that World Cup. The only reason why France won was they just believed they were better than England. They were like, yeah, I know England are outplaying us, but it's England. And our individual quality is just better. So we're going to beat these guys. So that was the thing, yo. There we go. let's say, see, my thing is no. Look, beyond like tact. See, when it comes to international football, it's not about tactics. It's about man-to-man management. Because for France, when you look at France, okay, France they are built as a very pragmatic team, and but here's the thing: they're pragmatic team. But here's my thing: in that final, I'll say to my friends, attack them. Really take the game to them, because if you take the game to them, you will beat them. You will beat these guys. Well, if it's in final, you're a lot more cagey. But if I just play at a high intensity, high press, especially press them in midfield, and really play up on high, England can't counter. And I just don't believe in England's counter to really harm me at all, especially if I've got Menu in goal. So I play a high press, high attack, and really try and get Mbappe and Dembele in a lot of ISO positions and force them to take a lot of shots and play very high risk. Oh, we'll beat them. And it's an easy 2-0 dub. An easy 2-0 dub. And that's the key thing. International for me, I've always preferred international football to club football, because international football, it's about the individuals. It's see, you can't use tactics when you only see your players 4 times a year. Your tactics can be completed. All you can do is have a general blueprint. International coaching is about man-to-man management. It's about getting the best out of your individuals, because there is not enough time to learn complicated tactics. There's just not enough time. To learn really complex tactics, you need a preseason. You need to be doing it a lot of times. So the best thing for you to do is you have to have a general blueprint, but it's about getting the best out of those individuals and man-to-man management. Hence why Ancelotti would be great internationally. Pep would not be a great international coach. He wouldn't. And it would be wrong for him to go international. That's why when you look at guys like Arrigo Sacchi, Lippi, Ancelotti, all these guys, great internationally because they're great man-to-man managers, and they're great at just giving you blueprints. But very tactical guys will not work internationally. They'll not work. So, shout out to LSK, man. Not gonna lie, that's a vid of the protest look like this, like they split in a very southern accent. The God for the rest of my senses. Why were you why were you too good of it? Okay, here's guys, look. There were black people there. So funny thing though, so I'll probably say to tell you more on the hangout. So 2 people came up to me who recognized me. I'm like, oh yeah, Half Hope, I like your content. And they were both black. So 2 black Chelsea fans came up to me and recognized me and said, oh yeah, Half Hope, I love your content. I love your content. So shout out to the black Chelsea fans out there. There were black Chelsea. There was even a Nigerian Chelsea fan, because I heard him speaking in Pidgin. So we are out there. We exist. But I won't lie to you, because I'll keep it a stack. It was very proper Chelsea. I will not lie to you. It was very proper Chelsea. It was very, very proper Chelsea. You know, like it was like hardcore stuff. Yeah. I felt a bit uneasy. I won't lie to you. I just felt slightly uneasy, you know, because I was like, okay, cool, everything, but okay, you know. Basically, I ensured that there were black people there. Put it this way. If I was the only black guy there, I wouldn't feel safe. So that's what I'll say. If I was the only black guy there, I wouldn't feel safe. So there were lots of black people around. But if I was the only black person there, I would not feel safe at all. I'd be like, okay, you know what? This can't go, bro. This can't go. Here we go. Where are we at? There we go. So. No comments. No comments. Um, how does those two clowns on Talksport? How do they? Because this is what I always find so strange. I look at like the guys on Talksport. I'm like, is it like Jamie O'Hara? How does Jamie O'Hara have a job? And that other that guy that speaks for Chelsea, like these are just scrubs. It's like for me, the guys that should be on TV are Marco van Basten, Desai, Maldini, like people who are well decorated and very well respected in the game. The guys that you have on there, these guys are scrubs because what you want are guys who are decorated and are good analysts. Because here's the thing: you can have guys who are very decorated, top football players, who don't make good analysts because they're just not very good at speaking. So you don't want that. Because like what you want are the best of both worlds. People who are well decorated, top players, but are great analysts, which is why Thierry Henry might be the best. Thierry Henry might be the best of both worlds, where quality player, legendary player, very well respected, very well decorated, and is a great analyst with a great personality. So that's just why. So you strive to be a Thierry Henry as an analyst. That's what you strive to be as an analyst. Because the issue is, you look at that thing, Mika Richards. Okay, you're a great joker. They think your career was much. Jimmy Carragher, okay, you won that Champions League. You didn't win a Premier League, you won nothing in England. So no one's going to really take your thing seriously, though. Yeah. He'd be great. Zlatan would be really good. Zlatan would be really good. There we go. Bro, it's like James Conde. I mean, what? Why? Why him? Why him, bro? We just not enough time. Just end up doing other stuff, and I think it was too much for me to take on. Like I think Devo is going to. Devo is married with 2 kids. He's in Australia. Nix is still around, but obviously I think Nix works in a bank. So Nix works in a bank right now. So I know, but I do want to. And Javen is obviously he's married with kids. Nix, obviously, he's working in a bank. But I am going to try and do more stuff with Javan and Nix. Because obviously, Devo is in Australia. But when I have time, because Nix even said, yo, we have to do some stuff. So me and Javan would do more Chelsea stuff. And me and Nix, we're going to do more football stuff. So yeah, I'm going to try and get them back in because I've got the studio all set up. So we'll do some more stuff. But yeah, I just couldn't handle doing football huts and the football dugout as well. So it was a bit too much to do, man. 10% on all family buckets. Use whatever it is. Use the code DOM. I don't even know what to say about this though. Like I don't even know what to say about this. Oh, I didn't say this one. Spider-Man 3 or No Way Home. Jesus, that's a tough one. I can't pick. Spider-Man 3 is a garbage ass film, and my favorite villain is Venom. And they screwed over Venom in that movie. So that's why I have an issue with that. No Way Home is not a film. No Way Home is just a gimmick, and that's it. But if I had to pick, I'd say No Way Home. Both are trash. But at least No Way Home, I'd find it more entertaining than Spider-Man 3. But both are ass cheeks, bro. Both are ass cheeks. Ooh. Diadora. The first football boots I ever owned were red Diadoras, and I got white Diadoras. Diadoras are the best because the beauty about Diadoras was it was flat. Now, I wanted to get Ronaldo's Mercurial boots and Ronaldo's Nike Mercurial boots, but they were too expensive. So the next best thing were Diadora. And because the Deodora, they were very, very flat, so it was very easy to get your foot under the ball to chip it. So I had red Deodoras and white Deodora boots, man. So those are my favorite boots, baby. Deodora. What else are you guys saying? It's been fun. Shout out to I remember this one guys, but this is your boy Danny T. This is Dan Danny T's other names. So shout out to your boy Danny T. But guys, Talking Tactics, our podcast. Remember to subscribe and listen to our podcast. We are on Spotify and Apple. Talking Tactics, it is the best down for world podcast in the world. Most prized rare football kits that you own. This is one that is passed down. And I actually need to mend it because it got messed up. So, and this got passed on from my big brother, the 94 Brazil kit. And why it's so key is it's literally from 1994. So for that World Cup, my older brother got it. And then my older brother, once it was too big for him, he then passed it down to me. So I've kept it still there. But I put it in the washing machine and part of it's tore. So now I'm trying to keep it in a special place where I can sort of mend the thing. But that's like if someone stole that, I would bite my face off. So that easily, without a doubt, like that's a 94 Brazil kit, that an authentic 94 Brazil kit from 1994. That is my most prized possession. That's my most prized kit for sure, by far, you know. So that is without a doubt. Shout out to thank you for the dub. Thank you for the dub. I'm good. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Start bench sell. Salah, Vini, Yamal. Woo! So you want to start beef? All right, hold on. Let me. Mubra, the ever living. I don't know whether you guys. I bet you don't know where that's from. Mubra, the ever living. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Give me a break. That's a fact, Jack. Party. Leonardo leads Donatello does machine. Raphael is cool but rude. Michelangelo is a party dude. Party. Yeah, that's right. Ninja Turtles, man. Shout out to Ninja Turtles. So, start bench sell. Salah, Vini, Yamal. Oh man, this is tough. Start bench sell. I'm starting Yamal. Damn, this is hard. Whoa, no, this is. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to think about this. Because Yamal and Salah's giving me goals and assists. He's giving me goals and assists. Yamal is giving me high assists and a lot of tesh. Vini is giving me game-changing stuff. This is hard. Bro, this is hard. Jeez, I'm stumped. Okay, I'm starting Yamal. He's too talented. I'm starting Yamal. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. And this might sound controversial. I'm benching Vini, selling Salah. And here's why. I'm starting Yamal because, again, I'm sorry. Like, in terms of an overall talent, I think the guy's just a ridiculous talent. Bench. So I'm bringing you on to change the game. I feel that Vini is more of a game changer than Salah. I believe that Vini can help to really change the course of a game as an individual more so than Salah off the bench. Because if I was going to flip it, it'd be start Salah, bench Vini, sell Yamal. And that would be like my alternate. Because I just feel like if Vinny off the bench would do a lot more because the biggest game changer here as an individual is Vinny. And if you're looking for a game changer, the keyword game changer, you want the guy to come off the bench to help you change the course of the game. So Vinny is more of a game changer than Yamal and Salah. But I ain't look. This is a great question. I ain't selling Yamal, bro. That's not happening. And selling Salah is crazy because he's literally arguably one of the most effective players in the world right now. But if I'm to choose who I want to bring off the bench between Salah and Vinny, it's Vinny. But that's hard, man. Selling Salah is crazy because that's goals and assists. Yeah, that's not that, bro. That's a nasty question, bro. That's a nasty question. Is Onana? Hold up. Wait. Onana came from. No, you're lying. You're lying. Onana did not come from La Masia. Please tell me Onana did not come from La Masia. Please tell me Onana did not come from La Masia. Please tell me. Please tell me Onana did not come from La Masia. What? Lamas, he came from Lamas. Yeah, okay. Why? Yes, he's the big. Yeah, that's Lamas is big as hell. Yeah, no, guys. Here's the thing. If I'm Lamasia, I am going to the record books and I'm scratching his name off. Lamasia. It never happened. You know what? What's the thing? Normalize Men in Black. I'm doing like a memory wipe. That it never happened. If I'm Lamasia tonight, I am removing his name off the records of La Masia because that is a stain on La Masia's great name. That's no. La Masia, you cannot have that on your records. You cannot. You can't have Rihanna. You cannot have the Cameroonian Rihanna on your records. That can't happen. Scratch his name off the list. Scratch his name off that damn list. What? That. Yeah, that's the biggest. That's as crazy, man. No, guys, I told you that was Sean. That was a nasty question. That was a nasty question. No. See, this was not disrespect. It was a nasty question. But I just had to answer because my thing though is, see, there are two answers to that. One is, you could say is, I'm starting Salah, I'm benching Vinny, and I'm selling Yamal. But selling Yamal is crazy. When just look at how talented that guy is and just how much of a talent he is. Put it this way, the proper answer is you start Salah, you bench Vinny, and you sell Yamal because Yamal is young and he's still growing. Salah is literally right now the most effective footballer right now in terms of his goals and assists. So you have to start him. And Vinny is the biggest game changer out of all three. So that's the guy you want to bring off of the bench. And Yamal is young and still growing, whereas Vinny and Salah are at their peak. That's the right proper answer. It's the right proper answer. It's just that I'm not a proper guy. I'm a bit of a weird. I'm a bit loose in the head. What's it called? That kind of stuff. For me, and I'm like, I can't sell Yamal. I can't. That's too much tesh. It's too much tesh. But that's the proper answer. The proper answer is start Salah, bench Vinny, sell Yamal. That is the proper answer. Who do you see challenging for the Premier League next season? City are going to come back. Arsenal might be done though. If Arsenal keep Arteta, I think. Let me see. If Arsenal gets a new manager and a new coach, then I think Arsenal could be a threat. So, see, Chelsea, I just don't know. For me, Chelsea, I cannot vouch for Chelsea in terms of what is happening. So I'm going to say it depends on what Amorim does. It depends on what Amorim does this summer. If Amorim is backed and he gets his players, Man United. But it is all dependent on what United do in the summer. So if Amorim is properly backed with his players, then United could be a big threat next season. That could be one. So I'm going to say City, and if Amorim is backed for United, Arsenal I cannot. Based on what Arsenal have done this season, Arsenal have just brought shame to London. Yes, we've brought shame as well. Arsenal have shamed them. Newcastle, no. Villa, no. None of those dudes. So I don't remember those guys. Shout out to Ruben Luther King. That's HH. How is Al doing at Milan? 6 times the. Guys, as painful as this may be, I may need to just cash in that check. I may need to just cash in that check on your boy Felix, bro. Like, it's painful, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I think I backed the wrong horse. I think I backed the wrong horse, bro. Yeah, I think that might just be the cock. Shout out to Ahmed again. Would he take Mourinho back as the Chelsea manager? Not under this ownership. Mourinho cannot work under these circumstances. Under a different ownership, specifically under Abramovich, hell yes. Heck, of course I would. Bro, Mourinho is the GOAT. Mourinho is my guy. He's my idol. But Mourinho doesn't work under this guys, no. Under this clear ocean, clearly guys, he doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, nah. Let my boy Uncle Mo cook with owners that actually enjoy football and actually wants to win. Mourinho is a winner. We don't have guys that want to win. That's the issue. Mourinho can only cook under winners. Shout out to your boy LSK. What's LSK saying, bro? You have 300 mil to make a 5-a-side team using transfer market's current player values. Go. Oh Lord. Transfer market player values. Hold on. What are we saying? 5-a-side, you said. Wait, hold on. Transfer market player values. So let's see. Geez. So Erling Haaland is 200 mil? Okay. So Yamal, 180. So this is five aside. So I'm have Yamal, which is 180. Okay, down here down comes. So I'll bring in Vinny and Yamal. That's 380. If you give me Bellingham, what's that? That's 16-3. Woo! Okay, all right. Okay, that's already putting me over the thing. So, Vinny and Yamal. Okay, Pedri's 100. So Pedri's 100. So what's that? So that's 380, 480. Jesus. But that's only 3 though. Okay, no. You know what I'm going to do? So Pedri is key. That's 100 mil. Okay, so that's okay. 280 then. So Yamal and Pedri, that's 280. Maybe I should do a cheeky Kivicha. So Yamal and Pedri, those are my guys. Basically, I need a gunman. I need a gunman. Let me go. Oh God, look at how. Actually, you know what? This was actually going to be very Barca. So Kubasi is 70 minutes. So Kubasi, Pedri, Yamal, those 3. Then, wait, how much is Cristiano? You know what? Marmoush is 60 mil. Marmoush is 60 mil. And then a keeper, and then just give me Give me David Raya. Yeah, and give me the David Raya. There you go. There you go. I'll give you your boy David Raya. So no. Mbappe is too expensive. He says 500 mil. He says 500 mil. Um, like so basically, Mamouche is my gunman. So I'm taking. Because remember, he said 500 mil. So I have to do 500 mil. So and I think that's puts me at four something. So Mamouche. So David Raya in goal. Mamouche, Pedri, Yamal, Kubarsi. Oh, sorry, did he say 300 mil? Hold up. Oh. YSK, come on. YSK, come on. You can't. YSK 300 mil is crazy. YSK 300 mil. YSK 300 mil is insane, bro. Sean, Sean, don't do that. Sean, don't do that. 1.5 mil. What? 300 mil? God damn. Okay. Oh man. So wait, hold three. Bro, man, YSK, you can't do this to me, bro. Because Yamal and Pedri, that puts me at. No, this is impossible because that's. Okay, you know what? All right. Because I need that midfield tax for Pedri. So if you give me Pedri and then Mamouche, that's 180. So yes, I think the Mamouche is 80, so that's 180. And David Raya, how much is David Raya? I don't know where was David. How much is David Raya? Um, God, I'm no. You know what? Screw you. Wait, Rasmus is 60. I'm not going to pick Rasmus. How the heck is Rasmus 60, bro? Oh my god. It's no. YSK. Yes, it's no because no YSK. Maybe you want to pick a crap 5. My 5 team are ballers. And I need Tesh. So YSK, maybe you do zero Tesh, I do Tesh. I do Tesh. 300 mil? No. That is offensive. 300 mil is offensive. Give me 500 mil. Give me 500 mil. 300 mil is ridiculous. Bro, so you wanted to put a whole bunch of scrubs there? Get out of here, bro. Um, so what's it called? Shout out to Miguel Rabines. Think we'll see an under 18 player cost 100 million euros, especially with how inflated the market is. Also, I wouldn't take Jose back, rather an attacking coach. Because so let me answer. So for the first question, thank you for the double there. Um, Under 18, potentially yes, based on how the market is going. If we see a truly amazing prodigy, so the guy would have to be truly exceptional. So he'd have to be a truly exceptional 16 or 17-year-old for us to now, for somebody to put down 100 mil. Like, put it this way, but Yamal is literally one of the greatest teenagers. Basically, Yamal is the best teenager that we've seen since Pele. So yes, if he was available, somebody would pay 100 mil for Yamal. What is the likelihood of there being someone like a Yamal in the future? Because Yamal is a rarity. So I doubt we're going to see a 16 or 17-year-old as good as Yamal. So it's doubtful. It's doubtful anytime soon. Um, okay, look, see, I would take Jose back because I'm a nostalgia merchant, and it would just be great to see Jose back. But I understand, and like I understand why you wouldn't want him. I understand, like Miguel. Come on, bro. Those were great times. Those were great times. Um, I think what Chelsea would need, if I just describe Maresca, but Nagelsmann would be amazing. Nagelsmann would be so good, especially with this young team. Nagelsmann would be so good. Nagelsmann would be so good. I think Nagelsmann would be the ideal option, and we were close to having him. But Nagelsmann, I think, with this team, with his players, and with his mind, he would cook. I think he would cook. So, if not Mourinho, because of whatsoever, I would definitely be a Julian Nagelsmann. But he's with Germany and is definitely taking Germany for the World Cup. And let's be real, like the second best team of all those Euros was Germany, and that was a handball. And if Germany had, whoever won that match were winning those Euros. So if Germany had beaten Spain, they were going to win those Euros. Simple as that. They were going to win those Euros. Shout to Mama Mentality. Thank you for the dub. You have a chance of a lifetime to sign one of these packages for your team. Pedri and Gavi, or Bellingham and Valverde. Which one would you choose? Woo! Like this, man. This is a good key. So, good question. Pedri and Gavi, or Bellingham and Valverde. Okay, before I answer, here's my thing. I think there is an answer here. So yes, I have said that Pedri, I believe, is the best central midfielder. But a package, Bellingham and Valverde. And this is why. I can do more with them. So with Bellingham and Valverde, I have guys who can play. I can have Bellingham who can play as a central midfielder, as a false nine, as an attacking midfielder. In a Valverde, I can have a guy who can play as a box-to-box midfielder, as a right back, or as a flank winger. There is a lot more room to cook and to play a plan B, a plan C, and plan D with Bellingham and Valverde as opposed to Pedri and Gavi. So even though I feel that as a guy who admires the central midfield role and admires what Pedri does, admires what Gavi does, and how much Pedri would give me, the smarter option in terms of what I can do, and if, let's say, I'm dealing with injuries, I'm dealing with guys who are not around, you can do far more with Bellingham and Valverde. So for a manager, unless you have a truly generational, an all-time talent, then you go like, bro, you know what? Let me get that all-time talent. So let's say you had like a young Messi or like a Zidane or a Dino. Then, you know what? I'm putting all my chips on that. So Pedri is good, but Pedri isn't like a Zidane or like a Pirlo, like an all-time talent. He might get there, but right now he may not be there. So Bellingham and Valverde, I can just do more. So if I have injuries, Bellingham, play false nine. Can Pedri play false nine? Can Gavi play false nine? Can Pedri play right back? Can Gavi play right back? Valverde, he can play right back. Or he can even try and play left back. He can play on the wing. So I can do far more with those guys as opposed to those other dudes. Okay, let's get. I said 300 and you went to... Once again, I'll say again, 300 is too small. You are a cheap ass bum ass thingy. Okay, let me see. I think for that you need to give me time. Okay, if it's 300 mil, I need to, because it will take so much time on this Q&A, but I need to just be giving for time because I need to see how much, because I'm putting David Raya as my keeper, because five side it's pretty much rush goalies. So I'd want David Raya as my keeper. So I need to know how much David Raya costs and the other costs. So I need to really look full on into all the list and really think about this a lot more before I give it the 300 mil. AJ, say this for the next member time card, 600 mil to make. Wow, 600 mil to make a full 11. I want to go band for band. That's 5% performance was disgusting. No, bro. You need to give me time, bro. So I can give you a 5%, but you need to give me time to really look fully at all of the guys, look at all the things, then I can cook. Then I can cook. But you need to give me time, So I'm not gonna give you a scrub 5 side. So this requires thought and time because I know you'll pick a Bournemouth favorite team with like freaking Neon, Timo Werner, but I'm a test merchant. Okay, so being a test merchant, I'm gonna field a proper favorite team with your Bournemouth 300 mil, and 300 mil that's chicken change. 300 mil literally is chicken change, bro. Um, all right, there we go. Best penalty taker of all time. Mario Balotelli. The best. Like a close one, I'd say is Mendieta was really good. Mendieta was a really, really good one. But easily of all time, Balotelli, like his and many people are copying his technique. Remember, you saw Messi change his technique and copied Balotelli's technique. Like Balotelli's technique is literally the perfect technique because you wait until the keeper moves his weight to one side and you then go in the opposite direction. If you perfect it, you can't miss. You simply can't miss. Like the keeper would need to move at the last minute, but to give yourself a chance as a keeper, you need to try to anticipate. So you need to really start moving your body weight in one direction to give yourself a chance to get there as soon as possible. But as you're moving your body weight to one side, if you time it and ensure that you go to the opposite direction, the keeper can't save it. The keeper can't save it. And also Balotelli as well, he was so specific. He knew how to put the ball in the thing. Now, if you want to talk about the worst, if you want to talk about the worst, you know, that's my thing. What else do we say, man? What's the funniest incident you witnessed on a football pitch? I think it was including Balotelli as well. So this was funny stroke a bit worrying. I think it was a Coppa Italia final between Roma and Inter Milan. And for some reason, I think Balotelli was annoying Totti. And Totti ran after Balotelli and kicked him as hard as he could on the leg. And he got a straight red. Like, that was literally the most intentional foul I've ever seen. And it was so intentional, Totti didn't even complain. Like, he basically took the red card and just started to walk past. Because Totti was just like, no, I'm so pissed off. So he literally ran straight to Balotelli and just kicked him as hard as he could. And it went so. I said, that's worrying, but as worrying as it is, that might be the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. So that's probably the funniest thing I've seen. Outside of that, AFCON. The keeper who would jump up and down. Oh, God, a lot of this go AFCON. Referee, 85th minutes, calling for full time. You could throw in Graham Paul, giving a guy 3 yellow cards at a World Cup, which was crazy. Yeah, those are the ones there, man. I'm actually working on a video on this. Because it's a tricky one. So I'll try and summarize it, but I'll go into more detail in the video, but I'll summarize it. If Liverpool win the league and Salah does what he does, and neither Barcelona or Real Madrid win the Champions League, he'll get the Ballon d'Or. Because no other player outside of Real or Barcelona will have enough juice or PR to win the Ballon d'Or or have a stronger case than Salah this season. So if Salah wins the league for Liverpool and neither Barcelona or Real Madrid win the Champions League, Ballon d'Or goes to Salah. It goes to him regardless. Now, it now gets tricky now. If you have a situation where Barca or Real win the Champions League, then it gets a bit tricky. Because regardless, there has been no player that has done more than Salah domestically. Domestically is clear. So even if Barca win the league, or Real win the league, or Bayern win the league, there will be no player that has done more than what Salah has done this season. Salah is clear domestically. It's not even close. He's clear domestically. But this way it gets tricky now. the Champions League does hold a lot of sway. So does Real. So if Real win the Champions League and either Bellingham or Vini goes crazy in the semi or the final, due to their PR, they might just pip Salah to that title. They just might. Again, if Barcelona win it, there is the Lamine Yamal narrative and there's a Rafinha narrative. There should be a Pedri one, but I think the focus will be on Rafinha and on those dudes. So I do feel that Salah would need to win the Champions League. Okay, so look here. So that's what's so. If Salah wins the Champions League and the league, like what are we saying? So what's more interesting is if he doesn't win the Champions League, what would need to happen? So if he doesn't win the Champions League and neither Real or Barca win it, he wins the Ballon d'Or. He wins it. Like it's simple as that. So I don't think he needs to win the Champions League. He just needs to hope neither Real or Barca can. Because I think the names that are in there are Vini, Bellingham, Yamal, and I'll even throw in Rafinha. And I'll say probably even Pedri as well. So he needs to hope neither Barca or Real win it. So, but I think that Salah has it. And the reason why I think Salah has a good case is because of this. Look, they should win the Premier League. This is an amazing season. So already he's got an amazing case in terms of what he's done domestically. Liverpool have a very good chance of making the final. They should make the semi-minimum. They should beat PSG. They should beat Villa or Club Brugge. And I think that they have a great chance of beating either Atleti, Real, or let's say Arsenal in the semi-final. So they have a great chance of making the final, even winning it. So everything is set up very well for Salah, But my thing though is it's really like what can harm Salah is what Barca and Real do. It's what they do. Now, what will mess up Salah is if Barca or Real win the treble. Then it's over. So if Barca win the treble, it's going to be a Barca player. And remember, Barca can't win it. Like, let's be real, the Carabao Cup doesn't work for a treble. So if Barca win a treble, it's going to a Barca player. If Real win a treble, it's going to Mbappe. And that's the issue there. Remember, it's a French award. If Real win that Champions League, it's going to Mbappe. Simple as that. And it will be unfortunate. It would be unfair because I think that what Salah has done has been far more. Remember, Mbappe had a very bad start to the season. So if fair is fair, it should go to Salah regardless. Look, the Champions League is going to play a very important role. I think it will, because Salah is the front runner right now. Like right now, he's the front runner. There's nobody even close to him right now. He's the front runner. But we have to wait to see what happens in the Champions League. We have to wait to see what happens in the Champions League. Someone mentioned PSG. Now, it's just that I'm not even thinking of PSG. But if PSG F around and just somehow go far, there are some narratives there. But just that I just don't think PSG will do anything. It's interesting though. It's because I'm assuming Liverpool will beat PSG. What if PSG beats Liverpool? Then what? Dembele is French. Dembele is French, and it's a French award. And people will love nothing more than a Parisian, a guy from PSG, to now say what's up and win that award. But I think Salah is in a good position. But I think for Salah, it's really dependent on who wins the Champions League. It does. Specifically, if it's Barca or Real, who I think will be most likely out of Liverpool. That's my thing. Out of those guys. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. And again, that's my whole thing though is, does Premier League have the PR juice? That's my thing. Because now, am I wrong in saying that I think what you do I think La Liga has more PR juice than the Premier League. I think. So I'm not sure, but does the Premier, so does I think what Salah has done is so extraordinary and so special that he has to be a front runner because the Premier League is still a top 5 league, and this guy is going to end up with double figures of goals and assists, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy. So basically, there is no player domestically that has even come close to Salah's season. Like Salah, he's so far ahead than everyone else that he is in a very strong position to win the award. He's in a very strong position to win the award. What's the goal? What's the word? Let's get saying, man. So I'll be out of here pretty soon, man. Last cues on, I'll be here pretty soon. Once Chelsea's RTL is complete, will you say that competition is? Now, what do you mean by RTL? Oh, are you talking about the Bournemouth Conference League? Waske, here's the thing. Now, I know that you've not spoken this in a long time. I speak fluent UCL. I speak fluent trophy. That's very key. So, road to Lagos. You bastard. It doesn't matter. The Conference League is not a major trophy. Okay. The Conference League is not a major trophy. It's never was and never will. If we win it, we've completed full football. And yes, I will still pop bottles for us, complete the football, but I'll never view it as a major trophy. I don't care what anyone says. It will never, ever, 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 ever in a million years, to me, be considered as a major football thing. So, no. You're not going to... You'll see me jumping up and down in terms of we've completed the football and we've now proven that we're the greatest club of all time because no club has won all trophies. That's key. No club has won every single European trophy, so we will be put in the zeitgeist of one of the greatest club of all time. But I'm not repping no Europa Conference League. Are you out of your mind? Where does Isaac go this summer? Barca, Liverpool, Arsenal. Why did he put that emoji there? Or stay at Newcastle? That's a good one. Where does Isaac go in the summer? Now, I'll give you 2 answers. Where he should and what I think will happen. I think he stays at Newcastle, but I don't think he should. If I'm Isaac, Arsenal, no. If I'm Isaac, he's already played in La Liga. I look at what Lewandowski does. If Lewandowski leaves, Barcelona. If Lewandowski stays, Liverpool. Because my thing is that if I'm Liverpool, I get rid of Nunes. I just say, Darwezi, get the hell out of here, bro. Leave. Darby, get the hell out of here, bro. Like his surplus requirements. Because you put Isaac, because if Liverpool can keep hold of Salah, you already have Jota, you have Diaz in there, and you now have Isaac as a striker, an actual clinical finisher. Liverpool are looking real good for next season. Looking real good. But if I'm Isaac and they retire Lewandowski to the Polish old folks' home, there's a clear thing there. And if you're pulling up with Rafinha, Yamal, and Isaac, and potentially Neymar, that would be insane. That would be insane, man. But I think he stays at Newcastle, though. I think he stays at Newcastle because you're going to have to bid crazy amounts to get that guy, man. So, guys, look, but this has been fun. You know what? I'll try and do this more often. So, guys, do you think this Q&A should be done every Friday or every Thursday? This was fun. I think I want to go back to doing this because this is back and forth thing, right? So, do you think it would be better to do this every Thursday or every Friday? Because let's be real. Friday nights, I try and go to the, the thingy bar, man, to see my my professional, dancers. So Friday nights is normally where I go and support my professional dancers who are doing a professional job. My professional dancers, because these are professional dancers and everything, man. So, but I think Friday. Okay, then. So. 'Cause I think what I'll do, I can probably do it maybe early Friday. Yeah, I was gonna do it every Friday. Well, it's okay. I said nothing there. I said nothing. I just said Fridays where I say because I like dancing, so I appreciate professional dancers. So this is where I go and see professional dancers, man. So oh yeah, thoughts. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, conference, man. So yeah, so basically, I'll try and we'll do Fridays. I think Fridays are good because it's can just place into the weekend. I'll probably do worst case, screw you prick. I'll probably do it like a bit earlier and everything, and then I'll go out and do my things on a Friday night, as they say, man. So I'll probably start it a bit earlier, like at 10 p.m. And then we'll probably go for like our 2 hours or something. I'm gonna say what's up. All right, guys, it's been swell. It's been great. Thank you, guys. You guys are legends. I have the best community in the world. All of you guys are superb legends, and I'll see you guys obviously Saturday for the hangout. Sunday hangouts. Next week is the UCL. Remember, guys, join up and become a member. Become a member, man. So it is what it is. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. And then I'll see you guys. One love. And like the video before you go. One love. Peace out. Dajo, don't you even dare say that, bro.